Good morning, Taurus. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what we have for you today. Sun, moon, rising. Here we go. This is for the sign of Taurus. Well, it would seem that you're on the move. You're certainly leaving the past behind you. You're turning your back on it. You're heading for happiness. I'm getting that some of you will be travelling. I'm getting that there's a distance relationship here. Perhaps you're visiting this person. But for some reason, you're kind of, despite wanting to go forward, in this particular venture, you're kind of a little bit apprehensive. I'm picking up a surprising message here, or surprising messages that sort of bring things to light, and you making a decision on where you want to go and who you want to be with. There's a King of Wands energy here. This person has matured a bit. Perhaps they're married or in a connection. It would seem that they've sort of been held back by circumstances. You've been held back by circumstances. And after a long time waiting, with a lot of patience, finally this is happening. But it's very, very intense emotionally. Yeah. It's like you were preparing, you were intuitive enough to know that this was going to happen. There was a lot of planning involved as well for some of you. And now there is kind of light at the end of the tunnel. And after a lot of preparation, you can finally start to move. And I'm getting, that for one or two of you, there is distance and it's relocating to another country and stuff like this, or going to see this person. But it could well be that the person you're dealing with has relocated, left a connection, left a marriage, living on their own, whatever. But the circumstances are changing. Tends to me, that's the Ten of Pentacles, tends to me a bit like the World card. It's the end of a certain situation in your life and the beginning of a new one. For some of you, it could mean moving in and making a home with this person, for the singles of you. I am getting that finally, after a lot of waiting, though, there's all of a sudden movement. Yeah. It's love, that's for sure. There's a new aura about you, It's like the green light finally comes on, literally. She's dressed in green, look. Finally that green light. And everything coincides, things come together after being scattered, and finally there's a focal point here where you can follow your heart. There's new feelings here. There's definitely a lot of love. You're a very caring person deep down. It is a fresh start. It's a time to trust your intuition. It's fairly upheaval. For some of you, it could simply mean that you're leaving the past behind. Whatever the situation is with you, you're kind of breaking free from it and moving into something very, very new for you. It is a time to follow your intuition. Let that help guide you on your decisions. Yeah. Been a lot of struggles with this person. You've been trying to manifest some kind of stability with this person. It's certainly taken a lot of your patience and understanding. But yeah, finally the message comes through, the green light. And this could even be a change of career for some of you. You know, you had to fulfill contracts in the past, but you're finally leaving a toxic situation and coming into something very, very new. Kind of getting that the best way to be honest, the best way forward is to be truly honest. You know, King of Swords, now a lot of you, because there's a change in circumstances, and I'm getting travel here as well for some of you. Yes, of course, you will have to deal with the authorities, passports, things like this. Even if you're only booking a holiday, you know, you're dealing with airlines, travel agents, excuse me, and things like this. But I'm kind of getting the truth is going to come out between you two. Feelings are going to come out into the open. And instead of putting on a facade or a false image in the past, which I feel you've both done, that's why it didn't work. That's hence this. Neither of you came out with the truth. But I'm getting here, finally the truth's coming out. There is some heavy Sagittarius energy here. There's a lot of wand energy, and as I say, a lot of action, a lot of movement. That's what Sagittarius is all about. A lot of, you know, Sagittarius people, they're action takers. You know, they don't like procrastination, which is what you two have gone through. And not that it's good for you either. But, you know, in the past there was a blowing hot and cold, and there was a lot of problems. For some of you, distance. For some of you, you were both in circumstances that you needed that to run its course before you could make a move. But finally, what here I'm getting movement and decisions. Some of you could be talking to a parent. But what I'm getting for a lot of you is you're dealing with the past and the future. You know, you're still recovering from somebody from the past, but whatever that is, you're turning your back on it. You're taking a much more middle of the road approach. You're acting with reservations, you're acting with intelligence, and going forward your intuition will help you as well. Thanks very much for watching. Bye bye for now.